So, hello, and welcome to episode 22 of Baseblade's RimWorld Alpha 17 Series 2. That took a moment. Anyway, yeah, it's the first day of spring. Yeah. And that means, well, we're already growing crops out here, so it means nothing really. And as we all know, we've basically started clearing away all the junk up here. I do need to basically fill this area in with granite blocks up here to act as a sort of, well, before I get underway with that, I should probably make it like this, so that way once we start filling it in, we do this layer here, then we can do that, let's do these at the same time, then it's got 4 layers to do basically, so we can get it done faster. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, what was it? Yeah, so we're on, it's the first day of spring. Yeah. For our colony, we've got our hydroponics up. We still need more steel for it though. But, you know, can't really do much about that. We just don't have a lot of steel right now. Also, we need more constructors to keep maintaining everything so we can actually build things while we're also maintaining the entire colony. And then we go the hydroponics on for the day, and our heal route starts going. So we're going to get a decent supply of food and herbal meds from that, I guess. Oh, and Duster has realised we have some more steel, so that's now complete, and that can now be completed once I get some components, which we do have a decent stockpile of still, so yeah, no reason for him not to be working on that. What's he doing now? Going and grabbing more steel, is he? All the way from over there? Okay. Cops is digging out this area here, so you know, the commute isn't such a bad trip for our growers to get to these further away growing zones. So rather than having to go all the way around there, they can just come through the mountain. Probably we'll stick some walls up and stuff like that. Ooh, and that reminds me, talking about reinforcement, that needs to go there. We need to start filling this area in down here with granite walls, although we might just seal this area up completely. And, Starry, you have a gun. Shoot it! So you got 2 shots into it. And you got its jaw and it's one of its kidneys. Yeah. Well done. Right, just melee it to death. Actually, no, fire at it. Fire it to death. Shoot it to death. That way you get shooting experience, which is more important. Health. Your manipulation is still enhanced, and surge above pumping, so it's fine. You can even mould by that. Haul its corpse back. Yeah. Another deadly predator dealt with. Okay. Just one time ahead then. So, we are missing a lot of trees on the map. I think that's because of alpha beavers. Hence why I'm starting to grow some, as we do need a good supply of wood. Yeah, as you can see over here is not too bad. Still a lot of trees. Over here, we've got a grasslands rather than a forest. But oh well. And we're now getting more steel from over here, which is good as we need that for our hydroponics still. So basically, this episode I think is going to be a case of waiting for the crops to be able to start being grown properly again. Working on our hydroponics so that we get plenty of food. Ooh, you should be rice. Although, maybe you want to do some cotton, I don't know. Maybe you should do some cotton. Also, funny fact is that since as you can see, since the floor's set here, they can't actually grow on it, which is great. Well, we're gonna have 16 heal root in the center. Maybe we should take a look into growing. We can grow cotton in these. Cotton. So I'll also grow cotton in this one here. I should really disable steam notifications. We'll go 5 sets of cotton, 4 sets of heal root, And then the rest will be rice. Until we get alcohol and maybe we'll grow hops outside. I don't know. Rice. Rice is always the best thing to grow in hydroponics, as look at that growth rate. Yep. And before, in the past when you could grow corn in these things, corn was the best thing to grow completely. Simply as, well, it's pretty much it would grow fast in there, and it provided a ridiculous amount of food. Now your best bet is growing corn outside on as much rich soil as you can, hence why my only plot of rich soil is taken up by corn. There's this down here and this too. Maybe what I could do is get rid of all these graves and turn this into a small farm in the base as well. I don't know yet. Besides, we've got plenty of room to expand still. Once this is built and starts moving all the mud from down here and the water, we'll be able to start expanding this way and this way properly. We'll probably require multiple pumps to clear this area out, but we'll deal with that later. This place, I'm content just to patch the walls back up, and can I fit something like a trap in this sort of area? No. That would be great, but unfortunately I can't. Maybe we could build a mud moat in that room and just really slow them down. Anyway, yeah. And yeah, we're still growing ridiculous amounts of we're actually making some good clothes now, actually, which is good. So this thing, what? So it's good for insulation and armoring, probably. Yeah. Right. So there we go. Now we got all rice in the hydroponics where it should be. No more potatoes. Okay. We still have ridiculous amounts of leather, I believe. Yep. Not surprising at this point. We've been hacking up animals for ages. We also have a massive amount of plasteel. Wow. Also, this little workshop, but no longer big enough. As you can see, I'm pretty much run out of space in here now. I could remove the stockpile and stick another bench there, stick another bench there or there, but I need another one at some point. Just great. Just great. Although I can get rid of this, and once we've got the research system, we can get rid of this, and we might have more room. Yeah. But oh well. Got some good fine meals though. Everybody's asleep pretty much at this point. We do have... Where's Starry though? She should be in the infirmary, won't she? Yep. Recovering from being mauled by that cougar. I should probably flee these back on now, as they don't take that much power, do they? No. We'll be able to handle running these overnight. Yeah. And now we're starting to build up power again, so yeah, as you can see, our power supply situation I think is pretty good at this point. I'll keep an eye on it. Just try and make sure it doesn't get too bad. But I think we've got our power stable. And besides, we still have a bunch more solar panels planned down here. So yeah, we should be good. Yeah. So Vienna is making fine meals, it looks like. Just because fine meals are better for mood than regular meals, so that should help raise colony moods quite a bit, really. Looks like we got another shiny, therefore destroy it. So what's Duster? I think the only thing we have to do right now is watch Dusters. He's the only one doing interesting things. Everybody else is just working away. Cooking, crafting, researching. How are we doing for research, by the way? Well, let's see, Doc said we could always work on getting mortars, I guess. Yeah. And I think we're starting to run out of stockpile space for stone blocks as well. Which, you know, is awkward. Oh, shoot. No. Right. Go back to work. All of you. There we go. Okay. Shoot. Didn't realise what was going on. Right. That's okay. And more fine meals being made. Do you know it's good? We need fine meal. Fine meals will help boost up that mood. Who's at risk of breaking? Needs. Dead man's. Why do you keep putting on that damn armor vest? Needs. Disturbed sleep, insulted, sick, ugly environment. Okay. Oh, huh? So you're a masochist in pain, so therefore it shouldn't be too bad. And there's like a wall coming up to hold away some of the steel. Yep. Is that all we have room for in the stockpile right now? Is that all we have room for? I guess it is, as that stockpile looks incredibly crammed in, doesn't it? And we got some more wargs, only one though. Right. Let's start training obedience. And don't need to train release though. So we are working on haul some more. Yeah, that'll be good. But yeah, another statue superior. Right, let's stick that in EdTech's room since it smells EdTech. Yeah. Illustration of a hatchet. Okay. Image of a gorilla, and you named it after EdTech. Well done, Aliona. So yeah, I mean our art's going well, I guess. It's starting to clear out some of these massive amounts of blocks. Although, you know, we're going to deal with that is with a massive amount of construction. That's good. So, what do we want now? I mean, what do we need now? Let's get mortars, I guess. So that'll get us some, I guess. Oh, this table needs to be made into Hyoru. We nearly completed the entire room now, by the way, which is good. This needs to be rice, and then yeah, we'll be done. We've only got a few more tables left to go. 5,000 watt days of power at the start of the day. We'll see what we get at the end of it. Before the solar panels kick back in during the day. Or we won't. Off. So, yep. Flick that off as well. Yeah. So that's the entire crafting room now off. Flick off all the standing lamps, I guess. That'll save a load of power. These heaters can go off as long as we don't turn off the one in the hydroponics room. We'll be good. Off. Off. Alright. So once all these switches are flicked off, we'll basically we'll reduce our power consumption. I'm not even chatting recruiting you, am I? Oh dear. That all explains why I've not been paying attention to my prison at all. Just flick off all the switches before you go to bed. You'll really upset everybody, but you're saying we can save the power for the night. Leave the one which Star is using on. Alright. How have we got what's our power consumption now at? Minus 3,000. Okay. Actually, no better for you. Flicking switch. Flick that switch. Flick. Actually, no, flick that one. Okay. Flick that switch up there. So that's be flicked. Okay. Just reorganize the storage stockpile, I guess. That way on. That on. Alright. So that's most of the lights off now, I think. That's all lights off. Nope, this needs to be made off. Flicked off until we get our power back. The idea is that we don't lose our hydroponic crops at all. As when the tables lose power, these plants will start to die. Which is a shame. But, yeah, balance reasons. So, that's now all off. What's our power consumption currently at? Minus 2,000 watts. So, ooh, yeah, we actually have plenty of power now. Only the tables are still drawing, and maybe auto doors as well. Though since we're not cooking, well, we are cooking right now. So we probably need to leave them as is. Shoot. Coolers can stay on. Yeah. But we have at least enough power to make it through to the next day now. Pretty much, I think. So we should be good. And this gives us a chance to, you know, work on other parts of the base for a bit. So, Duster, what are you doing? You're eating your fine meal and you're maintaining the hydroponics now. Well, you're building another one. Great. Cotton. And you're building marble. Okay. Does that mean we'll start working on the floors now? That would be great. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. Crow is having to work without her table being on. You know, it's such a low. It's such a low priority business. Well, it's such a low consumption. We can flick it on and use it. It'll also speed up Crow's crafting. So, growing season here now. Cotton. That's rice. Power. I guess I need to run a conduit down here as well. And down there. And that way all the tables can just be connected up. No more problems. Right. Shoot, I didn't realise that was going to be an issue. Cops has nothing to do. Can he construct? Yeah, send him to construct him 4. That way he can be the smoothing guy. There's a little chance of him ruining that. Duster is working on connecting those tables' power with the hydroponics. Oh, and Cops is working on the floors actually. That's good. That's a job that is minimal risk, so if he ruins anything, it doesn't matter. Duster is holding a lot of steel back, which is good, I guess. Oh yeah, he has his Mechanite, so he's moving pretty quickly now actually. And now recruitment time. Oh, this should be rice, not potatoes. What are you doing? No, 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 no. Work on those granite tiles. Yeah. Work on the flooring. That's something you can't do. See? He fails at his construction, but since it's only granite blocks, it has no consequence. I mean, we have so many granite blocks, it doesn't matter if we lose a few. 2 failures. And besides now, this is helping the base look nicer. It should reduce the number of mental breaks we have. Yeah. How's power systems? 2,000. We've still got enough power left for a day, which should hopefully see us in this eclipse. Hopefully. Alright, so that's another table done. I need to set it to cotton. Nope. Cancel that. Cotton. There we go. We're now down to just 5 meals a bit. Since growing in here stopped, we've pretty much got to just go on meat for a while. I would love to flick this on and use it, but that would just drain our power in one day. That alone would double our power consumption. At the moment, we can't afford that at all. Dust is asleep. Yeah, so if we take a look at his room, it's somewhat impressive. So we got dusters complete now. Yeah, that should be a good supply of clothes for the entire colony, I think. Of decent quality too. Once we and the eclipse is now over. Okay, so on. I just flick them all on together. I can now be flicked on. All these can go on. All these can go on. Yeah. Let's just select all of these and they can go on in a group. I think that'll be everything we switched off back on then, apart from the toilets, and we don't need to switch them on right now, so that's everything set to be turned back on in the morning. Once we start getting more power, anyway. You see, we made it through the day. We made it through a day with power to spare. So yeah. It's actually approaching summer now, which should mean the entire base is kept nice and warm just by ambient temperature. So I could probably get away with not flicking these back on. Really, it's 20 degrees inside the base. I don't need heaters bringing the temperature up any higher. So yeah, we can cope without heaters, I think. And new look, Vienna and Ectech. Okay, so that means I need to reassign bedrooms. So Vienna, did the game automatically reassign their beds? It looks like it. Social, yeah. Okay. And all the lights are now going back on in the colony. The manufacturing room's now back online, and our power consumption is temporarily skyrocketed, but it's now back to a stable amount. So, Duster, what are you doing? You're trying to recruit Mal. I think at this point he's gone stir crazy. Health. Oh, he's got Mechanite. No, he's not gone stir crazy. Okay. Imprisoned in a moderate. All of these negative debuffs. Oh yes. Right. So Duster is building the tile floor. Do you want to work on those hydroponic tables actually? Since you know you have a very low chance of ruining it. Right. You're set for cotton. This is now set for. Oh no, rice. That's set for rice. This is set for rice, and that's it. The entire room is now set for rice, apart from the two dedicated cops who want. And we're not doing on the floor. Wow. Yeah. Okay. All the lovers are okay. Wow, I had no idea we were going to get a massive episode of relations spam. Okay, wait, that means I need to reassign their bedrooms as well. Unless the game automatically really did that for me. Yep, their rooms automatically reassigned. Close that wall up and set the floor to be smooth as soon as our constructors get a free minute. Oh yeah, and we really are not working properly on these floors, or trying to make this colony as good as we can, are we? We're just doing all the things at the same time. I should really be thinking more about what needs to be done when, rather than just everything at once. So we're going to get some more granite blocks to fill this room in with, fill the floor in. It looks like the outside's been done as well. And outside corridors being worked on as well. And our growers are taking chance of all the new growing room they've got. Yes. Okay, okay, those two are now going to the infirmary to get patched up. Okay. That's awkward, isn't it? Okay, Duster, what are you doing on since you're my main constructor? I want you to come and work on these. Yep. about that one? Oh, you're gonna remove the floor first. Right. What about that one? Right. Oh, great. Fresh food. I don't want to pack. These, are they any good? Male, female, female, female. Not really worth it, are they? Once they come in, spend the night in the colony, I'll slaughter them. Get more food out of them. Oh, we already got some of our first heal root as well, that's good. Well, he needs to have his fibrous mechanites tended to. Yep. And a bulk goods trader, okay. Everything's happening in this episode, isn't it? Ooh, I know what I need to do. I know what I've not been doing recently, and that's assigning animals to be hunted. That's a corpse, that's a fresh corpse. Yeah. Deer? No, that's our alpacas, isn't it? Yep. Turkey, oh no, ostrich. Nothing really worth hunting on the map at the moment, is there? I think we've over-hunted the entire map to the point where there's just not much to hunt on it. Which is a shame. Right. Okay, Duster, what's going on? You're maintaining the solar generator now. And yeah. No fine meals? Nope, because Fiona's not cooking them. Oh wow, this entire end of the colony is now being worked on as well. That's good. Yeah, okay, so the entire end of the colony is being worked on now. That's good. Yeah. Duster, you're resting. Can you just come and work on these granite tiles so we get the rest of the hydroponics room completed? Nope. Work on that. Yep, floor's out. Okay, and now you're going to put the granite blocks in. Right. Since you're here, just finish it off. It takes 4 blocks to complete these, so there we go. So that's the hydroponics room now complete. Taken long enough. Oh wait, no, there's still 2 more down here, and he's now asleep. You just come and finish off these tiles, please. And that one. So take a look at this room now. Somewhat impressive. Yeah, okay. And our bulk goods trader is now outside, so we're just gonna haul Duster out of bed. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode actually. There's not much more to talk about really, is there? Yeah, okay. So they've bought a good amount of stuff to trade, I think. Well, we have a load of stuff to sell them. And that's what I'm going to do between episodes. So, if you like this video, I suggest you hit that like button down below. And the subscribe button is always nice to hit. The share button brings more people to these videos, so why the hell would you ever not do that? But in the meantime, I have to say, what was it I usually do? Phased out? Yeah. This is phased out.